A pleasant day, everyone. I am Lovely Carolino, and I am one of the assigned reporter for today. For today's video, I will continue the discussion of Miss Monica Guyo about the excerpt from the Family Code of the Philippines. Now, we will proceed on the Chapter 3, which is the effect of parental authority upon the persons of the children. We will tackle first the Article 220. The parents and those exercising parental authority have, with respect to their unemancipated children or wards, the following rights and duties. First, to keep them in their company, to support, educate, and instruct them by right precept and good example, and to provide for their upbringing in keeping with their means. Second, to give them love and affection, advice and counsel, companionship and understanding. Third, to provide them with moral and spiritual guidance, inculcate them with honesty, integrity, self-discipline, self-reliance, industry and thrift, stimulate their interest in civic affairs, and inspire in them compliance with the duties of citizenship.
4. To enhance, protect, preserve, and maintain their physical and mental health at all times. 5th, to furnish them with good and wholesome educational materials, supervise their activities, recreation, and association with others, protect them from bad company, and prevent them from acquiring habits detrimental to their health, studies, and morals. 6. To represent them in all matters affecting their interest. 7. To demand from them respect and obedience. 8. To impose discipline on them as may be required under circumstances. And 9. To perform such other duties as are imposed by law upon parents and guardians.
Next article is 221, where parents and other persons exercising parental authority shall be civically liable for the injuries and damages caused by the acts and omissions of their unemancipated children living in their company and under their parental authority, subject to the appropriate defenses provided by law. Article 222. The courts may appoint a guardian of a child's property or a guardian unless when the best interests of the child so require. Let's proceed to the Article 223, where the parents or in their absence or in incapacity, the individual, entity, or institution exercising parental authority may petition the proper court of the place where the child resides for an order providing for disciplinary measures over the child. The child shall be entitled to the assistance of counsel, either of his choice or appointed by the court, and a summary hearing shall be conducted wherein the petitioner and the child shall be heard. Under Article 224, the measures referred to in the preceding article may include the commitment of the child for not more than 30 days accredited by the proper government agency. Parent exercising parental authority shall not interfere with the care of the child whenever committed, but shall provide for his support. Upon proper petition or its own instance, the court may terminate the commitment of the child whenever just and proper. Now, let's proceed to the Chapter 4 of the Excerpt from the Family Code of the Philippines, which is the effect of parental authority upon the property of the children. Under Chapter 4 is the Article 225, where the father and the mother shall jointly exercise legal guardianship over the property of their unemancipated common child without the necessity of the court appointment. In case of disagreement, father's decision shall prevail unless there is a judicial order to the contrary. Where the market value of the property or the annual income of the child exceeds 50,000, the parent concerned shall be required to furnish the bond in such amount as the court may determine, but not less than 10 per centinum or 10% of the value of the property or annual income, to guarantee the performance of the obligations prescribed for general guardians. A verification petition for approval of the ban shall be filed in the proper court of the place where the child resides, or if the child resides in a foreign country, in the proper court of the place where the property or any part thereof is situated. The ordinary rules or guardianship shall be merely suppletory except when the child is under substitute parental authority, or the guardian is a stranger, or a parent has remarried, in which case his ordinary rules on guardianship shall apply. Article 226. The property of the unemancipated child earned or acquired with his work or industry or by one jus title shall belong to the child in ownership and shall be devoted exclusively to otherwise. Article 227. If the parents entrust the management or administration of any of their properties to an unemancipated child, the net proceeds of each property shall belong to the owner. This is the Chapter 5 of the Excerpt from the Family Code of the Philippines, where the suspension or termination of parental authority. Proceed to the Article 228. Parental authority terminates permanently when, upon the death of the parents, upon the death of the child, or upon the emancipation of the child. Article 229. Unless subsequently revived by a final judgment, parental authority also terminates when, upon adoption of a child, upon appointment of a general guardian, upon judicial declaration of abandonment of the child in a case filed by a purpose, upon final judgment of a competent court divesting the party concerned for parental authority, or upon judicial declaration of absence or incapacity of the person exercising parental authority. Article 230, where parental authority is suspended upon conviction of the parent or the person exercising the same of a crime which carries with it the penalty civil interdiction, then the authority is automatically reinstated upon service of the penalty or upon pardon or amnesty of the offender. Now let's proceed to the Article 231, where the court in an action filed for the purpose or in a related case may also suspend parental authority if the parent or the person exercising the same threats the child with excessive harshness or cruelty, gives the child correcting orders, compels the child to beg, subjects the child or allows him to be subjected to acts for lasciviousness. The Article 232. If the person exercising parental authority has subjected the child or allowed him to be subjected to sexual abuse, such person shall be permanently deprived by the court or such authority. Next is the Article 233, where the person exercising substitute to parental authority shall have the same authority over the person of the child as the parents. If no one case shall the school administrator, teacher, or individual engage in child and exercising special parental authority inflict corporal punishment upon the child. That's all about the excerpt from the Family Code of the Philippines. Hope you learned something about my report. Thank you for watching and listening. God bless us all.